Your objective is not to be liked by 100,000 people. Your objective is to find 10 clients for your first year who will pay you a premium to do what it is that you do.
It's the messiest part of the shift and the pivot right now. What the heck do I post? I mean, I know that, but like, do you post the messy? Do you post, I don't, like, yeah.
So Brené Brown says we should talk about things from a scar, not a wound. A scar is that we've healed, a wound is still open. Do I think that you can let people know that you are pivoting and that you're transitioning and you're realigning your business? 100%. Do I think that people need to know that you spent your last dollar doing it, or the kids are crying and you burnt dinner and you're 4 days behind email? No. There is a difference between being authentic, I am in the mire, being overshare, I'm sharing everything within the mire. So, do I think you should show up as you? Yes. The general rule of thumb is what I call the stranger on the airplane rule. I only post on social media what I would tell somebody who I'm sitting next to on the airplane. If I would not tell the stranger that I'm in the messy mire and that my kid, like my laundry is piled high, I would not put that out on social. Thank you, I appreciate that very polite laugh. Thank you.
Like the concentric circles, like leaving the people in the middle behind.
Okay. My audience at one time was 100% photographers, rightly so. I was teaching photographers how to take better photos, and then I was teaching photographers how to run better businesses. And I understand that I changed the terms of the agreement. I cannot be offended when people stop. We intercepted at my party. I invited them to my cocktail party. Hey guys, it's my cocktail party. We have a DJ. If I decided at 9 p.m. I'm gonna bring in a 4-piece quartet, everybody who was there for the DJ would be like, what the heck? Rude. If I had a DJ and then incorporated a live violin with the DJ, and then an hour later invited a cellist along with the violin and the DJ, and then later invited, I don't know, give me another instrument that could go along with the DJ. I don't know. A saxophone, Kenny G? Come on, it's like Steve Aoki and Kenny G. Whatever, another instrument. So we have to make the pivot slow, but also understand, like, you're gonna lose the list. You're gonna lose your followers. And then I had turned to say, I was like, oh, what is this about me? No, I changed the terms of who I was speaking to. Do I want them to come along? Because I think that the information that I'm sharing to a small business owner definitely applies to a photographer business owner, but if they can't see it, I'm not gonna waste my time. And in fact, I want people to unfollow me, because if you continue to follow me and not engage, you're hurting me. You're hurting who's actually seeing my content. So I decided to change it from, why is this happening to me? It's happening for me, burn the list. I openly tell people, if you're not gonna engage, please don't follow me. Please don't creep, like we don't need that. Like I want to create relationships with people. You, as you transition from freelancers into email, are going to lose people, and you bless and release and say, thank you for having me serve you during this time. I'm changing and I'm going here. Be very open about it, but slowly over time do it.
But I love what you said about, I don't want to do what's working in 2018. I want to like have my eye on what's happening in 2023. I'm like, should I get a TikTok account? What do you see for the vision for what might work in 2023, or what should we have our eyes on?
So quite honestly, Facebook now is play to pay. Like when you get, like on a Facebook page, when you get like 1.5% organic reach, it's play to pay. On Instagram, you're getting somewhere in the ballpark of about 3% organic reach. They're already working towards pay to play. So do I think Instagram in 3 years will be what Instagram is today? Like absolutely not. I do believe that Instagram will acquire TikTok, but if TikTok decides to go the route that Snapchat went and said we're not going to be acquired, Instagram is going to put TikTok on the inside of stories, period, the end. Like it's not if, it's when. Do I think people should get a TikTok account? Absolutely. If for nothing else than to see how to edit videos, because you now see commercials being edited like TikTok. You now see long form movie previews being edited like TikTok. You now see people aggregating content from stories and TikTok and making whole commercials around them. It would behoove us to know where things are going. I don't think Instagram's going anywhere. Like, it's not gonna disappear, people are gonna fall off, but I definitely think it's like the ground is fertile for the next thing to pop up. Do I see what the next thing is? No, other than TikTok, but I'm always about diversifying. Like, I'm on Facebook, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I have a newsletter list. Like, I'm doing all the things because we just don't know what's happening. Do I think you should? Absolutely. Do I think that what is happening with stories is like right now, it's gonna be the best it has ever been? The fact that you're getting anywhere from 2 to 3% organic on stories and there's a much higher likelihood of engagement. I have noticed that my engagement on my posts have gone up because of stories. Now, why? Because people, when they leave a comment on a story, they know it's one-to-one and they're gonna be like, I left you a comment. And then they're just gonna watch and see what you do. And so if you like it, I give you a bonus point. If you leave me a comment, I give you 2 points. It literally is like dating with every single one of my followers. Like, let me buy you a drink, buy another drink, buy another drink, and then finally, they will want to go on a date, and by a date, they will leave a comment publicly on my account. That is the long, 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 long game. And for those of you who are here and decide to bring out that old archive version of Instagram stories and decide to tag me in it, I'll respond to you.
I'm still trying to really figure out I kind of know what my niche or niche is, but I'm still trying to figure out what my brand is. So where do you start when you're posting and doing your stories? Because I'm kind of like sharing my journey, but I don't know if that's going to help me get, shake hands and get them to, grab my freebie or check out my website. Where do you go from there?
Before anybody will ever take an exit link from you, like, you gotta go real deep. Like, think about it. Can I just do a raise of hands? This is just to humor me. It's not a loaded question. I really want to know. If you go to somebody's new account and you see their highlights, and the highlights are these like really pretty icons, or you see highlights and they're just grabs from the video itself, how many of you prefer to see the pretty color-coded icons? How many prefer to see the real photos from somebody's highlight? Hell yes, me too. Sorry, I was trying to repress my gag. I hate that. Here's a tutorial on a pet, and it's a bone. I'm not gonna click on your bone. I'm not gonna click on your heart. This is my favorite thing to do. I wanna see it. I wanna connect. Like, there was a time that Instagram was about creating a museum. Yeah. There was a time that Instagram was about creating a magazine, and you were the Anna Wintour. Yeah. Those days are gone. So what we wanted is we want to show up real, not ugly, real.
Okay, so not getting out of bed ugly, because I've done that before.
There's a way to do it. Okay. There's a way that is genuine and real. Now, let's get back to the practicality of building your brand. When people go home and your homegirl is talking to her partner, her friend, and she says, I like her because she's what? Give me 3 things that you want people to say to describe you. Just you as a human.
Me as a human?
Yes.
That I'm fun.
Fun.
And silly.
Silly.
And weird.
Weird.
And I'm good at what I do.
Okay, let's kick out fun, silly, and weird. Fun, silly, weird. I'm gonna take out silly. I'm gonna keep fun, weird, and good at what you do. Okay, this is what we call a hot seat. Like, it looks like you're about to shrink under, like, right? Like, everyone's looking at her, she's just a freelancer, like, poor little thing. This is like freshman hazing, and the sacrifice that you're going through is helping everybody over here who is a senior, too cool for school. And they're watching you, but they're gonna take something from it. So let yourself be open to the thing that we're about to receive. If you want somebody to think you're fun, you gotta write fun things. And if you want somebody to say that she's silly, oh, sorry, it was weird. Weird. If somebody wants you to be like, you're weird, you have to write weird things. And if you want somebody to say she's good at what you do, you gotta be real good at what you do. Not for the room. For the one person who appreciates the fun, weird part of you. Your objective is not to be liked by 100,000 people. Your objective is to find 10 clients for your first year who will pay you a premium to do what it is that you do. So all of your content should be measured by the barometers of when you read a caption, does it feel fun? Does it feel weird? Without trying too hard, like, I don't need you to wear a silly hat and big glasses to be like, I'm noticed. You could be weird. Like, I follow somebody, one of my friends, he just takes random photos of weird things in life, and I know he's weird, and he doesn't have to tell me he's weird. And I like it. I like him for it. This is a matter of taste. So, do I think you need to put out things that are professional? No. unless you're trying to attract a professional customer. I believe that what you should put out are barometers of success. I chose the words consistent. I chose the words empowerment, and I chose the word brand. When people walk away, if they tell one person, she just kind of made, like, I think I want to show up a little bit differently. Good, consistent. You know what? I think I'm going to be unafraid to step out. Like, I want to be who I am. Good, that's a brand. If I made you believe that something that you think, this wild idea that nobody else thinks is good, and that you believe it's good, I did my dang job. I fell into one of my 3 verticals. That's the only thing I want you to focus on Instagram. Those 3 things.